Off the play fake on first down. He's got it on the outside. Lots of room to run. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Quick strike touchdown comes out in... He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be... The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Gardner. Pressure coming. And they got it.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's trouble. Ball's out in the end zone. That ball was just lying there forever in the end zone, and the defense finally pounced on it. And how about... And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gonna try to get it himself. Powers through. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. He lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before. Fighting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Off play action on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Now the play fake. On target. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Gardner. Pocket breaking down. Punts it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Safe completion on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Gonna look downfield again. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Setting up the screen. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
quarterback will keep it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make...
And it'll be a touchback. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Looking to throw, it's Gardner. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang up.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Could not make his way to the corner. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. They got him, great pressure by this defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side. Got his man. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Maryland uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Unloads it downfield. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Gardner. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. He's looking to throw. He lost one down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They'll open the second half on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The throw. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too. At that time, maybe...
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Reeder. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. The Terrapins come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He's got it. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Terrapins have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Caught behind the line. It's Ware. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Right on the money. Turning it on. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Back to throw, it's Gardner. Under fire. And down he goes. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's in. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reeder. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wideout. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
Looking to pass. It's Gardner. using his legs to buy some time. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Zings it complete to the right. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that.
And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Caught in the backfield, it's Daniels. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and goal. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively.
He makes a grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. On the option. Now the toss. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw, it's Gardner. Trying to bull his way in. They will score! Touchdown, Maryland! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real...
And he'll just... Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. There he goes. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Reeder. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's got it again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield, it's Gardner. It's complete to the left. Oh, headed to the end zone. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Terrapins!
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big...
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat
Martin back to pass. Got his man on the right. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. The Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. looking to fire. They're working that left side. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw again. Good timing on the quick out. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. The run to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Martin will throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second and short now after that completion. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offense. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Flips it out to the back. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Handoff from the gun. Tackled there by the defense.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, all right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. On the option. He'll do it himself. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Martin back to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds the tight end. All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Maryland!
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 7. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He's got him in the flat. Breaks into the open. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff. And the message and what they're preaching, they all believe they could do something very special this season.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Martin will throw it. Trying to set up the screen. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Officials stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but this turnover going to be wiped out by a penalty on the defense. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. First down here for the offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Makes the catch, it's Banks. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Maryland uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Leaping grab for a big gain. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Martin back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time.
Unleashes one deep. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. Now has 2 interceptions in the first half of this game. He's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Lamb. On the move at the 30. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Complete. Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Oh, look out on the right. The 10. Touchdown, LSU. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, 14. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here.
Makes the grab and room to run. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Martin will throw it. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the punt will hit at the 7. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The short hands. It's Harvin. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Turning it on. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Trying play action. Finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. So first down will open up the final period. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Touchdown, Terrapins! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after...
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They'll run the screen. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Burks. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a...
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They give it to him again. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. There he goes. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2